Hey guys, it's your girl Mwii and I am back with another video for you guys. First of all, before you come for me, this look, I filmed a video and it's either up or it's going up after this video, but this look, I got you guys. Alright, so as you can see from the title below, it's a story time and I just want to be really reliving like my memories and like have a space for them. So I'm gonna be doing story times on times that were really great that I've really been thinking about. I'm like, I should share this, you know. So as you can see from the title below, your girl had a puppy love. Like, I had this amazing like little first love situation. Like, you guys, it was great. Anyway, let me get the story laid down or whatever. So it was grade 6. Your girl was in grade 6, almost in grade 7. I was so excited. 10, 11 years old. Like, it was just good vibes. Like, it was nice. It was a nice time. It was 2007. Brittany was going crazy, but it was good in the hood. Like, 2007 was a great year. So it was term 2 of 2007. So term 2 was May, June, July, and then August we go on break. So it was term 2, a new term, and there was talk about, there's a new boy coming to school. So we will call my friend Tate. So my friend Tate told us about how his cousin was gonna be coming from England. So my friend Tate told us about how his cousin was going to be coming from England. He was going to be coming to our school, blah, 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 blah. And our school, like, schools really, they don't like people putting relatives in the same class. Like, whether you're siblings or, so like they separate twins, obviously. Cousins, they rarely put them together and whatever. So, yeah. So Tate's cousin was obviously going to be in the other class because Tate was in my class. So anyway, when Tate's cousin came through, everyone was like so excited, like, oh my gosh, this boy from England, blah blah blah. So I was just like, let me give you a description of how 11-year-old Mila was and how my mind thought. At 11 years old, I was already self-exploring and stuff. So like, and like at 11, really technically, like my body and biologically, my first period was when I was 11. It was the December of that year. No, this is a TMI segment, but yeah. So my first period was then. So like, I guess the hormones already started, because I already started getting boobs like by the time I was 11, and I used to wear breast holders. So my hormones already starting. So like, I was like, oh, new boy, blah blah blah. I was excited. Like, I was excited. I was so over all the boys who used to be in our classes, and like the guys that I already liked. We already had our little relationships or whatever. And funny enough, at the time when, after name these other two characters. So Tate's cousin's name, we'll call him Eli. So Tate's cousin is Eli. There's Tate, there's Eli. And at the time, I was feeling Dexter. Yeah, we'll say that. This is so funny. So at the time, I was feeling this boy, Dexter. And we had already had our little, like, love story saga from, like, grade 4, grade 5, like, grade 6 was supposed to be, like, the time we grow up together, like, I don't know. But anyway, so basically me and I'm even distracted with the names. Me and Dexter had kept it alone for some time. So it's like, you know, it was new seasons were coming. New seasons and new blessings were on their way for sis. So that's how Eli came. Eli landed in the building, you know. Eli's calm. He's come fresh off the boat, like that fresh off the boat accent. You know, he has this British accent on deck, you know, feeling himself when he talks. Wah, 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 wah. So anyway, Eli comes, and I remember, like, when he first came, he was like, he pranked. Okay, when he first Eli pranked. I don't actually, honestly, I don't even know if these three guys even watch my videos. But one of their friends DM'd me one time telling me that they watch my videos. So if you know who you are, if you know you DM me and you're watching this right now, please don't tell them if you figured out who's who. But let's just keep the fun with these characters. So that's how Eli pranked, and this guy couldn't say elephant. He said something like elephant or something, like he goomed like it was a prank, and like everyone used to clown him. After that, like people used to clown him after that, and like basically he just lost his new student fade. So anyway, okay, so this is the situation. I liked Eli first. Eli liked my other friend Marmelo's. Eli liked Marmelo. I liked Eli. I was with Dexter. See the situation? But anyway, so at the time Marmelo had a girl group and like was just about her friends and whatever. She wasn't really like the type to date the guys, although she did date one of the guys, but like not really like that. Like me and my friends were just extra. Like we primary school, we were just extra. Like we used to orchestrate these relationships and whose would be good with who and what. Like, man, honestly, primary was good. Anyway, so long story short, over time, like talking to Eli and like people obviously exposing my feelings. People were always exposing my feelings, y'all. Like people were not, some girls were not confidants. Like when you tell them something, they would just go and start being birds, you know? Like I had birds in my class, like enough birds that kept chirping all over the place. But anyway, Eli ends up finding out that I like him, and like we used to flirt. Oh my god, you guys, we used to flirt. Like, and I'm not like, there was a meme going around of 12-year-old conversations. No, not that I like you, I want to hug you, nah. We used to flirt. Like Eli had game in grade 6. Like watch out, Eli had game in grade 6. I cannot lie. But also, like I said, my body was already changing, so like the hormones were already making me think crazy. But like Eli, you guys, Eli was really in game. Like we used to vibe, we used to write each other letters, and at the time grade 6 I didn't have a phone. Yeah, grade 6 I didn't have a phone. It was grade 7 when I had a phone. So we used to text. We used to write each other letters after school. Okay, so after school activities. So, and the perfect part of like, when was the concert? Grade 6. Yeah. So he actually came the perfect year, because that year we will host the upper school, what upper primary is hosting a concert. So I was the queen. Well, the chief's wife. I was the chief's wife of the story, you know. So I was the queen. I'll just go with queen. I was the beautiful African queen and whatever. He was just one of the warriors, whatever. But so we used to have afternoon practices, and like during practice, like everyone would have, like I was always at practice because I was one of the main characters, so I was always at practice. So, and like they would only practice like when we need them to practice for the dance, but like at a certain point we all used to stay for afternoon activities. So while we're waiting to like practice and whatever, we used to run around the school, because like during the afternoon activities, a limited amount of students are on the campus, because obviously lower school go home, they don't stay for afternoon activities, and like really if you signed up for afternoon activities, then you're going to be at school. And I think we're only allowed to have 2 maximum. Yeah, we're allowed to have at least 2 maximum. So we were staying, and I remember we were playing tag. So we used to love playing tag, and like my school was huge. It was huge. Now it's all crowded. Like they've changed it and it's now crowded. But OG Inkwazi Primary School, like if you went to Inkwazi before they built those extra classrooms, you're a goat. Like you're a goat. So anyway, OG and Kwazi were like running around the classrooms and whatever. So I remember, was he was chasing me. You guys. This boy chased me. I ran. I was like, nah, you're not gonna tag me. You guys, I ran. Like, we ran. It was like, and it was so crazy because like the classrooms were like concrete and like some of the walking areas were concrete. So like we're running around up the levels of the classrooms, jumping, chasing each other. Like, we could have hurt ourselves. So I ran like all the way through the blocks of the classroom, lower primary, running to the big playground towards the school hall. So I'm running, and that's how he catches up with me. And then he like stops me against the wall, and like, so I'm back on the wall, and this guy is like on top of, like, his hands over my arm, and like he's on top of me, and he's like just staring at me like this, and he's like looking into my soul and like breathing so slowly. And like, okay, actually I haven't even described him, so let me tell you what Eli looked like. So Eli is this nice chap. Nice. Relax, don't even like Eli anymore. Yeah, but anyway, like, I'm just reliving. So Eli was just nice brown chocolatey boy. He had nice level 2 buzz cut, like fresh baby face, like he didn't have pimples yet, like he was love, puppy love, man. Puppy love is real. That was honestly my first love, to be honest. But anyway, so that's how Eli is, yeah, staring into my soul, like just looking at me, and I'm just like breathing there, and I'm just like, in my head I'm just like, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, like in my head I'm just like, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm like, can you just kiss me? Come to think of it, we never kissed. Eli, you okay, you don't, you really don't, but Eli, if you're watching this, actually, never mind, there's another story time to seal that deal. Never mind, I already got my kiss from Eli, it's fine. So anyway, basically I'm even embarrassed. Okay, so basically Eli is there staring me down. I'm like, give me kiss, 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 kiss. Like, in my mind I'm like, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. And then when our friends like started catching up with us, he like got off me, and then he tagged me, and yeah, then we even had to go in for practice, and it was just like, and I remember asking him, I'm like, why didn't you kiss me or something? I think I asked him that. Did I? Nah, actually no, I didn't. We like 11 years old, didn't have the balls to do that. So yeah, I didn't ask him why he didn't kiss me, but in my mind I was like so heartbroken. I'm like, why didn't you kiss me? But like after that, like then he started like vibing me for real. Although Eli did do me wrong though. Let's continue this story. So anyway, basically Eli was like, we can't date because we're going into grade 7. And like grade 7 is like an important year, because you know it qualifies if whether you have big exams that determine whether you'll make it to high school or not. So you have to be serious, which I understand, but like I've like since young days I've always thought like a relationship doesn't really mean once you're in a relationship you don't have time for everything else. It like from the jump, like from younger days, like since I was 5 I've been thinking like this, you know. So in the back of my mind I'm just like, okay, whatever. But we were together, but we weren't together, because we used to talk to each other, and like everyone knew Eli and Mwii. See, we're talking those days, you know, so they knew this. So anyway, so the whole of grade 7, like the whole 11 months, January to November passed until we wrote our exams and we were done with school, passed until we went on our Livingston trips. So when we had expedition trips, so we were going to the Victoria Falls for grade 7, and we're in different classes. We still remained in different classes, although we used to have the same tutor. We used to have the same grade 7 tutor, so we used to see each other. Like, we were smart, you know, with our plans on when we could meet and whatever. And even then, like, tuition used to be lit. Tuition actually used to be lit. It was mad jokes, like mad jokes at tuition. Tuition used to be lit. So anyway, other than that, and like at tuition as well, we also like developed our relationship. Like, we used to flirt and blah 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 blah, blah, sit next to each other, like yeah, it was it was great. Then so we go to Livingston, and I remember we used to call. By grade 7 I already had a phone. Yeah, I started using the home phone. My dad just ended up being my phone. Yeah, like, I had a phone. So we started texting. Like, grade 7 is when we really used to text and stuff. So we used to text. He used to call me. Like, he used to buy minutes and would talk to each other like for hours. Like, during that 5-day trip, like, we used to talk to each other every single day. And I remember, I think it was the day we went to Victoria Falls, or was it the day we went zipline to the gorge? I think the day we went to the gorge is when he was like, Mila, can you be my girlfriend? Like, I remember I was over the moon. Like, you guys, I felt what? Like, I felt good. I was so happy. Like, it was beautiful. It was sweet. I was so like, So yeah, we dated, and in the period we dated, it was just over text. We didn't even see each other because we were done with school. And then he started being a little puss by ghosting me from time to time, talking about, oh, blah blah blah, my phone. He always used to turn off his phone. Like, I've been dealing with shady he always used to turn off his phone, trifling, like turn off his SIM card or whatever, like, and then until finally he's like, this isn't gonna work out, blah blah blah, it's over. And I'm like, it's been 3 weeks, why is it over? And his reason, I mean, it made sense, but like, my G was just ready to move on to new things. But he was like, no, because you're going to Chengelo and I'm going to Pelembe, you know, distance, we won't even be seeing each other, and who knows, you'll probably find some other guy, blah blah blah. And I'm like, sir, when did I say that? I like you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, aren't we vibing? Like, haven't we been at this for this? It's like, we've been doing this, so what's the issue? Like, what's the story? And basically he's like, nah, like, this ain't gonna work. Like, you gotta bounce, you know, like, it's over. And I'm just like, damn. I remember I was actually heartbroken. Like, I was actually heartbroken because, one, this boy promised me a relationship, makes me wait a whole year, and then breaks up with me after 3 weeks. I mean, we technically already had a year-long relationship, even though we weren't official. But, like, nah, like, we developed that closeness. We were vibing, and then you just do this, like, for education? Like, you ditched me twice for education. Like, okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, that's it is what it is. So I will see you guys probably in my next story time because I have another story for y'all. So see you guys soon. Bye.